Well, yes, today I'm here to launch my perfume, and before I do so, I would like to share something, and that is that we all live two lives. The first life we live is when we think life is permanent, and the second life we start living when we wake up and realize life is not permanent. I recently had that wake-up call when I just lost my father, my strong and healthy father. His electrifying personality transformed into ashes within a second made me realize that life is very short and we might as well wake up and live it. And the wake-up call did not only, stop at my dad's passing away. I also woke up to the fact that since my teenage years, I was trapped in a gas chamber of witchcraft. Yes. And what did that lead me to? It led me to loneliness, heartbreak, lack of intimacy in my life, and a wrong projection to the world as though my personality lacked something. Well, now that I realize there's only one life and I'm not going to be here forever, I might as well spill out the truth. So it was all enforced. And why was I punished? Why was this witchcraft done on to me? Is rat race so important in one's life that innocent people like me are made victims who are unassuming just to stay ahead in Bollywood? Well, to begin with, do you even think Bollywood is a fair industry? Here people who come from the dark bylanes of pornography industry of Hollywood are treated like royalty, and their own homebred girls like me are overlooked. Do you think I even respect such an industry? So how dare you punish me for such a long time into this gas chamber that led me to be single, lonely and heartbroken, always doubting my own self when there was nothing wrong with me. Actually, there was something wrong with me. You want to know what's that? I was hotter than you. Yeah, that's right. And that's the name of my perfume. It's called Hotter Than You. And I'm not here to prove that I'm, whatever. I'm not here in your dirty game of one-upmanship, but I'm here to declare to the world of the little life that I have left to live that indeed, without any provocation, I was punished for so long for no fault of mine, other than I was hotter than you. You were threatened. That's what it was. So anyway, putting all those thoughts aside, here is the perfume bottle in the shape of a skull, ending an era, which, how they wish, lasted forever. And people ask me, Pooja, what's with your WhatsApp status? Well, I've woken up after my teenage years, and you know what is my WhatsApp status read as? Having sex, darling, only WhatsApp. Yeah, God has made us that way. Why has God given us a body? Why has God given us biological needs? So that we can fulfill them. And just because some arrogant idiot comes along and decides to punish you because he or she is threatened of you, you have to suffer. And you're harmless. I mean, I am. I've not even hurt a fly. So, anyway, putting an end to that era, here is Hotter Than You and the ad film. I hope you enjoy that. And I wish that I could have seen the billboards which were up in Juhu, but I've been traveling. But I'm sure you all might have caught a glimpse of it. Do write in to me on my website www.hotterthanyou.net, and moving right along to my movie trailer. Alright, so it's just been the teaser, you could say the first look, has just been put up on YouTube. And everybody's wondering, what is this? Is this a web series? Is it a short film? What is this? Well, I'm very proud to inform you, it is my pet project that I've literally been working on for 5 years. It's a feature film which will have a theatrical release in India and all over the world, because it was my dream that when this movie premieres, my father walks in, sits on the front row and sees the film and pats me on my back and finally says, "Daughter, I'm proud of you." But you know what? I'm denied even that. Even that dream can never come true. So I'm going to make sure the movie does. So I just released the first look on the website, and I'm getting a lot of feedback. People's curiosity is tickled and piqued, and they're like, "Why didn't you include some scenes of the film, you know, in your teaser or your first look?" So all I can say is that just wait till 2019 and it's gonna unfold. And yes, for those inquiring, this movie is based on my biography. What's in a name? Everything. You were not born to be mediocre. So people ask me, why are you making this film? Why did you write the biography? Because you know what? My second life started. I woke up and I realized I'm not going to live forever. So I want to do things that hold importance, that hold gravitas for me. And as I said in my interviews earlier, that in the past 15 years I've been robbed of 50 movies. So, you know, I can always migrate, I can always get married, but I'm not going to do any of that with my head held down. Jo bhi karenge, sar utha ke karenge, with pride. So this movie is that redemption, that freedom that I think I totally deserve, and I want the media, all my fans, all the audience, and even my haters to support me in this project, because guess what? I'm not going to leave you unacknowledged the way you have left me unacknowledged, because I have that much of grace. C-L-A-S-S? Yeah, I think so.
Okay, other than in your movie, other than you, is there any other artist from Bollywood or from your colleague who's going to act in this movie?
Absolutely. 3 songs of the film have already been recorded, and we are just locking the screenplay. Then we are going to get into the casting process, which is probably going to be 15 to 20 days, where we'll be, you know, filming the reality show Spare Me the Crab Mentality, for which we've got an award from the Delhi Education Society, because they were thrilled about the fact that we were giving so many work opportunities to freshers as well as to celebrities who are sitting at home after a flash in the pan kind of success, because we'll be inviting them as judges on our show. So that will be the process of casting. And yes, there will be no names in the film who are gracious enough to understand the pain, the agony, and the challenge of giving a hardcore performance in a film like this. And I look forward to talented actors, known as well as fresh ones, to come forward and be a part of my film, because as my production house's tagline goes, I'm here cracking the crab mentality, and I'm giving an open invitation to one and all to be a part of my film. All you have to do is log on to our website for the reality show, which is really quite simple, poojamishra.wixsite.com/reality show, and show your interest in being a part of our project.
Okay, as you have told that you are already getting appreciation from your trailer, so what is the main USP of your movie so that it can make it different from the other movie?
I think the main USP of the film is the very fact that it's actually getting made. You would be surprised to know how much of pressure I've been put under not to make this film. I have people walking up to me and saying, you know what? If you change the name of your production house, your content will start selling. You'll start getting financiers and funders. So change the name from Pooja Misra Productions to, you know, Red Stone Productions or something like that. So I'm like, you know, I work so hard. I don't, like I just mentioned, I just ended an era of celibacy. So I don't even have a personal life. I drown myself in my work. And what do I work so hard for? To leave behind my footprints in the heart and psyche of my audience. And how am I going to leave behind my footprints if my name is not going to be there in the name of my company, which is Pooja Misra Production, a sole proprietorship. So there's so much of pressure. There's so much of envy. There's so much of insecurity. Oh my God, I might be some goddamn genius. Not that I think so. Please, I'm not immodest, at all. But your feelers and and all that you guys do to suppress me make me feel so. So thank you for the compliment. I'm going to strive hard, to keep you insecure. Because, hatred is easy. Jealousy, you have to earn it.
Okay, if you like to give the perfume, anyone from a Bollywood industry whom you like to give?
I'd love to give this perfume to quite a couple of people actually. There are some very lovely people here who I've been following on social media, considering I've been jailed up in Pune, which I'd initially gone myself because my dad was sick, but now that he's passed away and no more, I want to shift back to Bombay, which, again, insecurities, pressures. I don't understand this. This is like really quite insane. I might be really, some crown jewel to be hidden and gagged so bad. So coming right back to the point, I would love to give my perfume to a lot of people here who've been gracious enough to gesticulate to me on social media about a lot of things in my own life that I'm not aware of. There's Mr. Amitabh Bachchan. There is Farhan Akhtar. There are a lot of people there, there's Shah Rukh Khan. There's so many people out there, so many ladies also, who've been more than lovely. And I would love to send across, a bottle of perfume to your house along with my biography. So do watch out for that. The courier should reach soon.
Okay, finally, what would you like to say to your fans? Anything message you would like to give to your fans?
Well, I would just like to tell my fans that, you all have been there for me. And I mention you in every interview of mine, especially during the Big Boss days, when they kept on nominating me and all these viewers, these audience, I'm sure they're just a handful, but they kept on voting for me and they showed me such undying loyalty and I love you for that. So this is my final trial of fire because this is my first feature film and I want you all to full-heartedly support it. Please go on my YouTube channel, Pooja Misra Original, and take the link of the trailer from there and forward it to all your friends in your WhatsApp group, in your Facebook Messenger. Please post it on all your social media handles from Twitter to Instagram to Facebook and show me support in spreading the message about this film, which will indeed have a theatrical release not only in India but all over the world, because it is not only an Indian project, it also has international affiliation.
Thank you.